Now where did I put that perler bead? Is it under here? Is it up there on the wall? Oh, there it is. I think I found my perler beads. Let's get organized today on Nostalgic Nick-Nacks. Hello and welcome to another episode. My name is Ryan and this is Nostalgic Nick-Nacks, my retro gaming perler beading YouTube channel. I'm so happy you're here today. Today I have a different video for you. I usually talk about how to make retro gaming perler bead projects, and sometimes I talk about retro games and review some of my favorite games of the past. But other times, I actually do videos where I show you what the tools are that I use to make these projects. I talk about, in the past I've talked about the heat presses I use. I've also talked about perler bead colors and how to organize them. Well, today we're going to be looking at the organizers that I use on a daily basis. I'm going to talk about them, talk about their prices, talk about their measurements, and just show you some of the cool things about them. I'm also going to show you the way I store my perler bead bags. And that was a whole cool project on its own. So I'm going to show you those and talk about how I made them, and I can't wait to jump into it. So let's go ahead and start by talking about some of the important aspects of being organized while you're perler beading. So first off today, I want you to ask yourself the question, why do I need to organize my perler beads? What benefits are there of organizing my perler beads? Well, I'm going to answer that question for you today. So it is very important. It is vital to the health of this craft and how you're able to do this craft to make sure you stay as organized as you can be. Perler beading is a lot of fun and I have so much fun doing it. But if your place is an unorganized mess, your perler beading is going to take longer, your projects are going to be unfinished, and you just aren't going to get the results that you want in a timely manner with an unorganized workspace. I hope this video gives you some ideas of how you can start to organize your space. Now, this is not the end-all be-all of perler bead organization, and I'm sure some people have done it way better than I have. I just want you to use this as a guide as to what are some things you can do, what are some things that work for me, and what you would like to change and adapt from your process to make things better. So I can tell you that before I got organized, my perler beads were all in different containers. We had these little food containers that had perler beads, the glass containers. They worked well for a while until I found these big organizers. And I'm sure they'll work for you for a while, but trust me, when you have all your perler beads in one place, it makes a total difference. So I could go on and on about how these organizers have helped me, but I think what will help you the most is by looking at them, seeing them in action, and making the judgment for yourself. Do you want this for your perler beads? Do you need this? Do you have the space for it? So let's go ahead and jump into that, and then we'll talk about it a little bit more, and then I'm going to show you how I store those perler bead bags. So this is the container I've been talking about. This is called the Greenpro Screw Organizer. It's actually meant for organizing hardware like screws and nails, and I'm sure it does a great job, but my use for it is for organizing perler beads, of course. So knowing that it is meant to have screws and other hardware in it, makes me feel really great because I know that it is heavy duty. It's not just a very thin plastic. It's very durable, so you're not going to lose perler beads. There are not going to be holes in it or anything like that. So let's take a closer look. So you can see that there are 30, it's 5 down and 6 across, 30 small containers for some of the perler bead bags, and then there are 9 containers at the bottom that hold some more perler bead bags. And what's great is that the little containers actually are perfect for the 1,000 bead small perler bead bags. So you can see when I hold this up, you can see how it fits it just nicely, no problems. And I can actually empty this out and fill it with a 1,000 bead bag, and it does not spill any out. It's absolutely perfect for it. And then the bigger containers, of course, are not going to hold all 6,000 beads of the big bags, but they hold at least half, so about 3,000 beads. It's really great. It's almost too perfect for the purpose that I'm using it for. So if I turn it around, you can see how wide it is, and if I take my trusty little tape measure here, you can see it's about 6 inches deep, so you got to have a space at least for that. And then as far as the length goes, we're looking at about 15 inches in length here, and the height, got about 18 inches, I'd say about 18 and a half, depending on where you want to put it. It may fit, it may not fit. And if we look at the back, you can see that the back, it does hold it in place. It's not closed, it's an open back. So you can see how everything fits in there, and the bigger containers are the same. It's all open in the back. But something really neat, if you don't want to sit this on a countertop or anything like that, or a shelf, it has 4 screw holes in the back, and you can actually mount this on the wall. So a really neat idea for having perler beads where you can access them quickly. I use it on a shelf. I'll show that shelf in a little bit, and you probably already seen it before from other videos, but the Greenpro Organizer, I have 2 of them. So I, in essence, have about 60 or 78 different colors that I can use. I also recommend, if you do get this, you need to have all of them labeled so you know where they are, and as you go on with perler beading, you start to have great muscle memory and you know where the colors are. I like to order my colors in an order of shades. So I've got the blue and gray section here. I've got browns and tans, greens. This is my more dark selection here. And then the other one has the brighter colors. So really awesome system. I'm so happy I found these. They had great reviews, and you're gonna love them too. I do have a link for these in the description below. It is not an affiliate link, so no worries about any secret commissions I'm getting, because I'm not. So just go to that link, it's there for you, and check it out. I think right now, and I'm looking at it, they are going for $36, and you could get a used one for about $27. And they are just perfect for perler beads. There are some other brands, and I'm sure they're great too, but this is one of the few that I found that had all of the little all of the little containers and all the big ones. Just perfect for me. So let me know if you purchased one of these and how the experience is for you. And also let me know if you have any other kind of organization ideas about perler beads. I'm always looking to get better. I am not perfect in this, and I can always improve. So let me know in the comments below. So let's take a look at how I have everything organized, how I have my bead organizers located on my desk. So you can see here, I actually have this 3-tiered shelf system, and I have 2 containers, and they store just about every color that I am going to be using. I do have some colors that are not in these, but the main colors I use are in these containers. So it works really great. I can just take my office chair and I can just roll right over here and reach in, grab the colors I need, and go back to perler beading, and it works very well, and I highly recommend this setup. And they just sit right up there, and I perler bead over there, and I just roll my chair over, grab the beads that I need. Oh, what do I need today? I need rose. Okay, I'm gonna grab that container, take it out, and move it over to where I'm perler beading, and then start going to town. I mean, it's very simple. I don't even have to get up out of my chair. I just roll the chair over, put it right back in there. It works like a charm. I love this setup. If you are enjoying this perler beading content, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, because I've got lots more videos coming. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's get on with the video. So I'm on ground level here, and the next thing I'm going to show you is how I store my perler bead bags. This is really a DIY project that me and my dad actually worked on together. We took a Saturday, a couple of hours, we put together some shelving board, and we came up with a really great perler bead pocket organizer. So I'm going to show that to you now. Maybe you can get an idea of what you could make. So I've actually got 2 different organizers that we made out of solid shelving board. Let's get a perspective on this so you can see how big this is. So it is 30 inches long, and it fits underneath my shelves here, and it's about 8 inches high, and it goes about 13 inches deep. So if you look over top, you can see how these bags are stored in there. So for example, I have this light gray. So this would be the light gray pocket. Just drop it in there. I could probably fit at least 8 bags of light gray perler beads in there, no problem. This has really helped me out, and this project is not finished yet. I'm actually going to be painting these, and there's 2 of them, but I'm going to be painting these and give you an update in the future, so be looking out for that video. And I have to label them as well. It's a work in progress, but we're getting there. Let's go ahead and look at the other organizer, and I'll show you what I have in that. You can see I pretty much store the big bags in this one. I do have some in the small bags too, so let's take a closer look. So I've got this one separated into long bins. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boards in the middle, just separating it. And I do have multiple colors in these. It's more so for like the overflow that I have with perler beads, but I can store big bags of beads There's another big bag, and it just organizes my life as far as perler beads are concerned, and it just works really great for me. This one is measuring at about 32 inches long. We've got about 1 foot in depth, and then from floor to top about 7 inches high. So these, like you see, they actually fit under the bookshelf here really nicely. So you can see they fit very nicely under the bookshelves. No problems at all. And when I finish them, they're going to look even better. I hope you like those. And let me know if you want to try a DIY project like this. Well, that's it for today's video. I hope this video gave you some great ideas for how to organize and store your perler beads and your perler bead bags. I really enjoyed putting it together. Make sure to keep your space organized. And if you keep your space organized, your work is going to be faster, more efficient, and you're going to enjoy the process a whole lot more. Let me know below if this was beneficial to you in any way, and if there's any more questions you have, I would love to answer those as well. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out my other videos, and if you feel led to, please leave a like, subscribe to this channel. I pray that you have a great day, and until next time, happy beading.